My cat is trying to starve my other cat, and I have video evidence to prove it. This is my cat Smoke, and she is very food motivated, to say the least. Think of her brain as a jar of marbles, and somewhere within those marbles there is a computer chip, and that computer chip is programmed to tell Smoke every second of the day that she is going to starve to death if she does not get more kibble right this instant. Smoke used to wake me and my fiance up every single night, several times throughout the night, begging for food, and we couldn't free feed her because she has no concept of being full. If you put food in front of her, she will eat all of it. She will eat so much that she throws up and then she'll go right back to eating again. And after a while, my fiance and I decided that the best course of action was getting the cats automatic feeders, so that way we could feed them little meals all throughout the day and all throughout the night, and Smoke would never have to wait too long in between her meals, and she would stop terrorizing us in the middle of the night. The automatic feeders worked great for a little bit, but after a couple months of having them, we realized that they run on a really weird clock. So even if we set up the feeders to go off at the same exact time throughout the day, slowly but surely they start getting farther and farther away from each other. So one will go off and then the other one won't go off until 2 minutes later. And for a while, this wasn't really a big deal because Valentine is a patient cat. So Smoke's feeder would go off and she would go and eat her food, and Valentine would wait by her feeder for her food to come. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm putting you down. Smoke learned very quickly that her food was not in danger of being eaten by Valentine, because again, Valentine is a patient cat who had no issues waiting a couple of extra minutes for her own feeder to go off. Smoke took advantage of this. Yes, she did. She would hear her own feeder go off, and instead of going and eating her own food, she would go to Valentine's feeder and sit there with Valentine and wait for the food to be dispensed. And when it was dispensed, she would quickly scarf down half of it and then go and eat her own food. This dynamic got so bad that even when we reset the feeders so they were going off at the exact same time again, Smoke would still find a way to bully Valentine out of her food. So we realized the only way we can keep them on these automatic feeders is to get Valentine her own feeder that will only open up for her. So as you can see, Valentine has a collar with a QR code, and there is a little panel under her feeder that will open up only to her because she has the collar, right? But Smoke realized that if she waited for Valentine to open up her feeder with her collar, she could push Val out of the way and get a solid 2 bites in before the feeder closed on her. So here is a video of Smoke doing this while my fiance and I are out of the house.